Oh my god. Look at this little guy. He's so cute. Ah! Oh my god. Let's jump into the training range and check out what we can do. What he is all about. I know that he's a tank character. I know that he's a tank and it has about 600 HP. And he has a shield that when you're near more people can, I think, get up to about 1300 shield. Like 1300 HP total is, and that's a couple. Look at this cute little bloke. Ooh. What's his voice line? Okay, so he doesn't actually talk, but the robot talks. Okay, interesting. Okay, so his abilities are the quad cannons, which basically I assume are... Well, it does a decent amount of damage if you land headshots. It's not too bad. 80 bullets. Not a bad little spread. Looks a little bit big, so it's going to be able to shred tanks and shields and stuff like that. You shouldn't have too many problems with stuff like that. Reloading does feel a little bit rough. I'll give you that now. It does feel a little bit rough to reload on a tank not doing anything. Kind of one of the reasons why D.Va is just able to perform the role she does is due to mostly not having to reload. She can just stand there. And reloading sort of leaves you in a situation where you're not really doing anything, and that's not a great spot to be in. Okay, so ultimate we'll talk about in a sec. Grappling Claw. Launch a Grappling Claw to rapidly swing around the area. Enables high-speed collision to damage and knock back enemies, which is right-click. Oh, oh. Okay. Okay, so apparently the shift lets you turn into the ball, you roll around. Okay, you get a little bit of speed going, you hit the, yeah, we'll try and work this out. We'll try and get this to work on the bot here. Okay, so if we can swing... Okay, so I imagine if you land or hit someone while you're doing the rolling bit... Oh, it's shift to do the, Right, I understand. Okay, so it does a little bit of damage. And from what I saw in a little bit of a video earlier, if you do that at max damage, it does a fair chunk. Like, if you do that at max speed, it does a fair bit of damage. Actually, can I... If I can connect it to this... Ooh, that's a neat knockback. Alright, I dig that. Okay, so I'll just move my camera so you can see it. There's a little UI element that happens just here. And this counter will go up with his E ability. So basically you walk into a group of enemies, so it goes 2, and you get a bunch of shields. That's basically decided how many shields you get is proximity based. So if say there's 3 enemies, or if there's 2 enemies around you, you'll get 300 shields. If say there's more, as I mentioned already, I think if there's 6, it goes up to, what, 1300 HP, and that's a lot of health. So you can do a fair chunk of that old damage, and the shield seems to last for a little while, so you should be able to fairly reliably do an absolute buttload of damage to people. Alright, let's try and make this work. Nope. Hold up. Oh, I see you, buddy. That's actually pretty cool. On these platforms, you can just set up the wrecking ball. I'm not sure if you can take damage while you're in the ball form. Let's find out. You can, okay. I was wondering that. One of the things I was actually wondering about this little guy, the old wrecking ball, I was wondering if you could take damage while you're in the ball form, which you can. And of course we're going to talk about his ultimate ability, which is a minefield. Deploys a massive field of proximity mines, which we're going to do right here. Okay, so it looks like it's a zoning ult. And these can't be destroyed by me. I kind of want to find out if they can be destroyed at all, or whether they're just stuck there. I wonder how big the hitbox is on them. That'd be interesting. Oh, they disappear after a little while. Okay. It would have been interesting to see had they just lasted forever. Like, what would have happened if they had lasted a long time? That would have been fairly interesting to see. Okay, we'll build up the ultimate again and we'll use it in a little bit of a different spot to see if we can get them to actually blow it up. So if we put them here, they're in the wrong spot. I don't actually. This is passing through, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't think they can actually take damage. So it seems like they're just going to sit there until they disappear, which is actually quite interesting. and it looks like they did about 180, maybe 200 damage if you're feeling lucky. But yeah, this seems very, very cool. You have a lot of survivability here with all this. One of those things, probably going to take a little while to work out how to like precisely use all of his abilities, but he does seem very, very cool. A lot of the very, very fast movement. So this seems to be the best use I've seen of it so far. Hitting it on this guy here. This is so cool. Oh, wow. Ooh, no, hold up. Come on. No. It's fairly intuitive to roll the ball around as well. You can jump as well. You can't roll up walls or anything like that, which it was kind of hoping that you might be able to. Some kind of magnetic thing, maybe. And then you'd be able to roll up magnetic surfaces. It's tricky to sort that out. So yeah, the grappling hook sort of lets you get into places that are... That's actually really cool. It's going to be interesting to see where this actually is reasonably useful to try and do some damage like this, rather than just using it as a movement ability. But I'm sure somebody will figure out how to use this very, very effectively. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit tricky to try and actually test this out, because one, everyone's going to try and be doing the same thing, and two, the 200 ping doesn't really make it that easy to test. But we've had a little bit of a look at it here, and yeah, I'm super excited for this guy to go into the live servers. Old Wrecking Ball, Hammy the Hamster. Hammond the Hamster's a cool little bloke. I'm digging this so much. I'm going to drop the minefield down. So it drops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe 15, 16 mines, which is a fairly big area. So if you drop this on the point, people are going to have a hard time taking that site back. It's mostly area denial, mostly a zoning ult. Alright. Anyway, that was a quick little look at all of Hammond Wrecking Ball's abilities. If you did enjoy this, make sure you do leave a like and do subscribe if you are new around here. It would very much help me out, and I would very much appreciate it. Anyway, this has been Luke from Less Than Average Gaming, and I hope you guys do have an above average day, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!
Looking